I have just recently kind of switched up my hair routine, and it has made a big difference. One of the things that prompted me to change up my routine is it's very hard for me to hold a blow dryer and hold a brush because I have arthritis. Like, I can't, this is my fist. That's as much as I can make a fist. So it's very hard for me to hold a brush and hold a blow dryer and to get volume at my roots, because it's very hard for me to hold those two things at the same time. I also want to say that I am not a professional. I'm just going to share with you the things that have worked for me. Every day, maybe every other day, I take a brush cleaner. I just take this. It's all in here. I know it's gross. That means that when I brush my hair, my own hair that's on my head isn't getting tangled in the hair that's on my brush. Before I take a shower, I always make sure all the tangles are out. It also helps distribute some of the oils. Then I go get in the shower. I have not found a shampoo and conditioner that I think is the best over everything. I've tried so many different ones, and some are better, but I just haven't found it. So I will say one of the things I do use when I am going on 3 and sometimes 4-day hair. If it's on 3 or 4 days, I will use the Olaplex Bond Maintenance Clarifying Shampoo. For me, this is one of the best things that I have used. If I were not wanting to spend this money, if I had to pay it full price, there is one on Amazon that I used for many years before I got to this one, and I loved it. I will link it below because it's really good. So I make sure I use a clarifying shampoo probably every other shampoo, or it depends. I don't use it every shampoo by any stretch. I always wash my hair twice. And I have talked to several hairdressers, and they all say, yes, wash your hair twice. I do think maybe there's some exceptions out of there. If you're washing your hair every single day, maybe not wash your hair twice, or if your hair is extremely brittle, I don't know. Talk to your hairdresser. They will know what to do for your hair way more than I can tell you what to do for your hair. For me, the best thing for me to do is wash my hair twice. If it's using this is the first one, and then whatever shampoo I'm using at the time, I will use that for the second. And if I'm not using this, I just use my other shampoo twice. So on the first wash, I concentrate the shampoo very close to my scalp. Like, I don't put it on my ends really. It'll wash down to my ends and it'll get it clean. But I concentrate everything on the scalp, around my neck, around my ears. That's where I concentrate all the shampoo. Rinse it out like normal. The second wash, I will get it into my hair, but then I will turn my head upside down and I wash it that way. I have found that when I do that, my hair gets cleaner, but it also gets a little bit more volume because I'm getting my hair up off of my scalp because I'm upside down, and the shampoo is getting in there just deeper. I just find that it works so much better. So I highly recommend second wash. If you're only going to do one wash, do it with the first wash. Go upside down. And then I turn my head back up and I rinse it out like normal. Okay, so now it's time for the conditioner. I always squeeze all the water out of my hair that I can. Like, I usually let it, gravity take its course, and I will squeeze, 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 and squeeze it out of the end. And what's really important to do is, let me try to show you this. I hold my hair so it's not pulling on my hair, and I will pull the water out. Not rough though. Like, you don't want to do it rough where it hurts your hair. But that has made a big difference as well. Get the water out of your hair. I'm allowing the conditioner to get to my hair and not be diluted by the water that's in my hair. I want that conditioner to be on the hair itself, not the water mixed into it. Okay, once I have all the water squeezed out, I will take that dollop of conditioner, I turn my head upside down, and I start on the ends. Like, I literally will take each end upside down and do all the ends, and then I work my way up, and I do a little bit on my scalp itself. Like, I want to get some conditioner up there. I just don't want a heavy amount there. Once I've done that, I will literally once again squeeze as much water out as I can, because at that point I have more. Gravity has taken its course. Like, I have more water coming down. I will squeeze out more as I can, and I just literally squeeze it out with my hands, not a towel or anything. Then I will take another dollop of conditioner, not as much as the first one, and I will only put it on the end. Sometimes I'll flip my head over and just do this one little section here and here, because it's so much more bleached. It needs more conditioner. No matter what the bottle of conditioner says, I leave it on my hair through, like if I'm shaving or just, you know, cleaning my body, whatever. I make sure it stays on my hair at least for a couple minutes. Don't rinse it out right away. At least that's what works for me. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot it. A very important step. I have one of these brushes. This is the Wet Brush Pro. And I do believe this one's better than the regular wet brush. I will get all the conditioner worked through my hair, and then it's all upside down, and I will brush through my hair with this. Now, your hair is at its most vulnerable when it's wet, so you have to be extremely careful. So what I do is I just grab an end and I start brushing it through, and I will work my way up until the point that I have all the snarls out. And my hair feels like silk at that point, because the conditioner is all worked through. I do believe this has made a major change in how my hair feels at the end and how it is healing, I should say, because of my color treating. But even if you don't color treat, your hair goes through the sun damage and the wind and the cold and the heat or whatever you're in. And the conditioner helps combat all that. But this distributes that all throughout my hair so evenly. And I think it has made a major change. Like, I've noticed a big change. Do this until it's completely smooth. Once I've done that, then I will rinse it out upside down. So I'm still having my head, you're gonna see a trend here. There's a lot of upside down here. And yes, my back does hurt at the end of this. I will just admit it, it does. But it has made a big difference. Okay, so I rinse it all out and I make sure it's very rinsed out. So now I am done with my shower and it's time to now get dry, and my hair is dripping wet. So I will squeeze as much as I can out of my hair. Like, I'll just squeeze it with my hands. I take a regular everyday bath towel, and my hair is still upside down, remember? And I will just squeeze in between. Like, I do not rub, I do not move it around. I literally take the towel and squeeze it down my head. And I'm just getting the excess water out of my hair, but it's not towel drying it by any stretch. It's still pretty wet when I'm done. The next thing I do is I put it into a hair towel, and the one that has made a big difference, Everist. I love this towel. So it's literally just a square, it's a microfiber towel, and it's got this extra thing at the back. And I just put my hair upside down. It's already upside down because I still haven't put it up. And I squeeze my hair in it, and then I put it in the turban, but I make sure that turban is loose. Like, it is not pulling my hair in any way. I do not let my hair dry very long in the towel. I still will use like the turby twist or whatever it's called, one of those. Same thing. It's just, I don't know why, I just like this one better. Maybe it's because of the volume of my hair. And if you don't have as much hair as I do, you don't care about that. But this one I love. And they do sell this separately, so I will link it separately. I don't like their shampoo or conditioner. I will put my hair up, basically I'll keep it upside down and take the towel off. The first thing I will do is not to brush my hair, because at this point my hair is as snarly and as vulnerable as it's going to be at that point. Even though I brushed it in the shower and stuff, it's still got snarls. So the next thing I do, and I do believe this is another game changer, and it is from Ouai, and it is their leave-in conditioner. I will link the smaller version as well as the bigger version, because that's how I started. Just see if it works for you. I have fine hair, so I have to be very careful if I put anything heavy in my hair, But this is amazing. So I will spray, my hair is upside down, and I will literally spray as I'm looking at my hair upside down, spray the other end, and then I like to spray it in my hand and take it and I will put it between my hands on here, and I will do my ends and I will squeeze it all in so it's all really good. Does that make sense? I still don't brush my hair at this point. I will take then the Eva NYC Mane Magic. This is my detangler as well as my heat protectant. So I spray that in my hair, concentrating on the ends. I'll spray it in my hand again, and I will do my ends and I will concentrate it here as well. Then I will go in with my Wet Brush Pro and I will brush my hair. Now, again, my hair is still upside down through this whole entire thing. It's all upside down. I have not brought it up once. Can you tell I'm excited? Because these things have made a big difference. Like I've been kind of shocked by them. Now it's time for me to blow my hair dry. And this hasn't been another game changer for me. I waited till it was on sale because it's pricey. This is from Lange. I liked it because, again, I have arthritis and things that are heavy for too long make me tired, and I have to use this with one hand. This is, I think, less than a pound. I like it because it's very strong power, but I can control it down. Like I don't always have to have it that strong. It's got 3 different heat settings. No, it has 4 different heat settings. I think 4. The 4th one is cold. So love that. I don't have to hold a button. Like they do have the cold shot. Like you can push that and it'll make it colder, but you can also just make the whole thing be colder and I don't have to hold a button. Okay, so everything I'm going to show you as far as using the blow dryer could be translated into this as well. I could use this instead of this. I feel like I get better control and less frizz when I do this method over this method, but sometimes I just want to do this because this is a bit quicker. I also am going to show you this standing up. You could totally sit down. I had to keep my head at a certain level so you guys could see what I was doing, but I literally usually bend almost completely over, like like my hair sometimes will touch the ground because I'm bent over so much, because it's easier on my back to do it that way than halfway. But I had to do it halfway so you guys could see what I was doing. I literally just blow my hair dry loose. Like I don't do any kind of styling. I'm just trying to get about 70 to 80% of the moisture out of my hair. But there is something that's important at this stage. Do not blow your hair dry against your hair. Like you want to go in the direction that your hair grows. So my hair is upside down. I need to blow it dry going this direction. I'm not going to point this up and my hair goes flying all over the place. That can be damaging for your hair, and it also tangles your hair. You don't want it to be tangled because that's a pain to get out. So go in the direction of your hair growth. I just run my fingers through it. I try to loosen it up and I can feel how wet it is, and I go underneath and get my hair underneath dry, and I get it again about 70 to 80% dry. It's at that point that I add this attachment, and I love this. This blow dryer comes with 2 of them. One's smaller, but this one's wide, and it's literally magnetic. I love that. I will use this brush, which is round. Oh, this is from Olivia Garden as well. And then I will use this brush as well. As the brush is going down my hair, I am following it with the blow dryer. Does that make sense? And then I just keep doing it until my hair is dry. At one point I will switch it to this, and I will try to make a curve a little bit more so it's not so bone straight, and I will curve my hair a little bit. Once my hair is like the ends are all dry and it feels pretty dry, I will take this piece off until to my touch, it feels dry everywhere. The last step is I will turn this to cold, and I will blow all my hair till it feels cool to the touch, which is amazing feeling in the summer when at this point I am head to toe sweat. You're gonna see my hair is gonna look frizzy at this. I have frizzy hair. There's no getting around that. Okay, so now my hair is completely dry. I'm gonna flip my head back and you're gonna see major volume and frizz, I will admit. My next step is another pricey thing. It is again from Olaplex, and it is their bonding oil. Is that what it's called? Olaplex No. 7 bonding oil. I do not use a ton of this, so be very careful. In fact, this bottle will last you so long because you just don't use a lot. So I know it's pricey, but you will use it for a long period of time. If you really want to go cheaper, Verb Ghost Oil. It's called Ghost Oil because it's really good for fine hair. It's not heavy. It doesn't weigh down your hair. So I just put only that much, like not a lot. Make sure it's really distributed well. And I'm gonna go upside down again because I want to get my ends. And I do just the ends. I just get the top layer and just run my fingers and then take my brush and distribute it more. You can see it takes some of that frizz down. And then the only other place I put it again is right here where I have the most damage. Now sometimes that is as far as I go, that I just want my hair blown dry and that's it. My hair is kind of odd in the fact that as the day goes on, like literally in a couple hours, my hair defrizzes itself. Like I always have frizzy hair right after I blow it dry. No matter what blow dryer, no matter what I use, no matter what, I have frizz. That's just what my hair is. But it does calm down and far less frizz. I mean, the next day, you wouldn't even think I had frizz in my hair. Okay, at this point, if I am going to do any further heat treatment, I always go in with the Hot Toddy. This is from Drybar. It is for only dry hair. So I will take this and I will spray it all over my head and I will get it underneath it and I will then also concentrate it on the ends. And I always concentrate it on these extra areas as well. This is an amazing heat protectant. And it says it will protect your hair up to 450 degrees. I never do heat treatment on my hair that hot, but apparently it will protect it up to that hot. At this point, I'll use maybe two different things. If I really want to get my hair frizzy or non-frizzy immediately, I will go in with this Tymo. I love this thing. I'm just going to show you a little clip here of me using it just to show you it. And I did it before I curled my hair today. It will defrizz pretty easily. As you can see, I curled my hair and I actually curled it using this. It's a new thing for me. I've used the hot tools for so long, but I wanted to try this. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I mean, I do like how my hair looks today. Like I do think it curled well and yeah, I do like it. So I just don't know if I like it enough to spend as much as this was. Jury's out on this one. I will fill you guys in. Okay, a couple things for maintenance. Because like I told you, I try not to wash my hair until it's gone 3 days. Like every 3 days, I wash my hair, sometimes 4. So if I need to extend my hair because it's gotten a little greasy, dry shampoo is obviously the best thing. I use this. This is called Tap Secret. And basically it is a powder. You can see the powder. And I will just take it and put it in my hair, do another layer in my hair. This is phenomenal. It does come in brown. I don't like the brown. I actually like the white. One thing that has also made a big difference is putting oil on my hair every day. I know that sounds risky that you're going to have greasy hair, but there's a way to do it. This is when I use the Ghost Oil. I take this and I literally do about that much. That's it. I will take it, run it through my hands, and I will concentrate it only on the ends. And I'll do a little again here. When you are using a dry shampoo, or even this one, you're taking the oils out of your hair, but you want the oils out of your hair that are next to your scalp. Most likely you do not have oily ends. But what that dry shampoo is doing, and it's going to work its way down there, or you're going to spray it, it's going to get on the ends. I don't want my ends to be dried out. I want those to actually be nourished and look good. And this has made a difference. So every day I just take a little bit and I just run it through, get it on the ends, and brush my hair out and then style as usual. If I'm putting my hair in a ponytail, which I do a ton, I always use these from Kit-sch. I love them. They sent me these, but I've used them for years. So I was like, yay, I have a new set. The reason that these are different is, that's kind of shown you this before, but just in case you're new, it kind of rolls, like it's almost like leotard material. It doesn't pull my hair out nearly as much as like a regular hairband. I will occasionally put my hair up in these, but I don't use it too much because these are just damaging for your hair. At least they damage my hair. This headband is probably one of the best purchases I have done in a long time. I use it every night when I wash my face and get my hair off of my face so that my hair doesn't get into my skincare. This has made it so my hair isn't constantly being pulled. Like if I use something like this, and if I put it just in a ponytail, like that's okay, but these fall out very easily, as you can see. So if I use this, then my hair is back and it keeps those back, but it doesn't actually pull. So it's so much better for my hair to be in something like this. But I use these far less than I used to, and my hair is better for it. Okay, if you have any questions, go ahead and put them down in the comment section. I will answer as best I can. Again, I'm not a professional, so if you have really technical questions, you need to ask your hairdresser. Ask the professionals. Again, just showing what works for me. Now, I did do an entire hair series, and I showed some of the things that I did at that point. So I'm going to go ahead and link that playlist right here. I'll see you maybe in one of those or another one. God bless.